Let's talk about rules inside of ManyChat so you can use your real estate chatbot to automatically create triggers and actions to simplify the process of that automation piece inside of ManyChat. So let's go ahead and dive in and I'll show you exactly what I'm talking about. So what we have here are some rules that are already set up for the real estate bot template that you can get at realestatemessengerbot.com. I'm going to show you exactly what they are and how you can create your own. So first thing is that mostly what we use them for are creating triggers from adding keywords or tags to users and then creating an action from that tag. So that's the easiest process of using these rules. So for example, let's do a um, add subscribe tag to subscribers. So all the contacts that come in as a new contact, they get a tag added to them as subscribed, and they remove unsubscribe tags. So this happens because sometimes people subscribe, unsubscribe. We want to make sure that they have a tag in there so we can check on them and see if they're subscribed or unsubscribed and if they've done it before. The other one would be the new messenger subscriber. So this is for the new messenger subscribers that come in. If they have opted in only for messenger, they'll be subscribed to a subscriber follow-up for messenger automatically. So everyone's going to get subscribed to a follow-up if they're inside of messenger right there. And then the tag being applied example that we have are for Google Sheets, where we basically send the data that is collected inside of the ManyChat chatbot from ManyChat to a Google Sheet. So we have a tag that says new buyer lead captured or whatever the tag is. This tag gets applied when after we have captured their information inside a specific flow, or you can add their information manually, just open up them in contacts and then add the tag and it will trigger the action regardless of how they got this tag. So the tag is applied and then the action is Google Sheets. So you see here we have the spreadsheet selected, we have the worksheet selected, and then inside of that worksheet there's columns that are already in there. And basically what we want to do is just connect the columns from the data from ManyChat to the columns inside of the Google Sheet. So I'm going to go ahead and select email and phone only. You can see we got here, we'll do first name, connects with the first name, last name, connects with the last name, and then we'll do like email, phone, and last entered in there, and then we'll save it. So that's how you can easily set up the Google Sheet. Again, that is created through an action rule here. So I'll show you how to create your own. All you have to do is hit that new rule button. Okay, then you would name it whatever you want. Hit that trigger button, and these are the options that you have for the triggers. You got the date time based trigger, log conversion event, tag applied, tag removed, subscribe to a sequence, unsubscribe to a sequence, custom field value change, system field value change, and new contact. So I'm for the majority of things that are happening that you would probably use this for would mostly be tag applied, tag removed, subscribe to a sequence, unsubscribe from a sequence. So those are probably going to be the most used ones. So let's use tag applied, and we got motivated seller. So we want to do something extra for when we have a motivated seller come in. This tag is applied inside of the motivated seller flow. So if they went through that and they got that tag, then we can create any kind of action with them. You can add other conditions, you can add other triggers and all that stuff. And then perform actions, you can do it for any number of times or once per contact. And then the action options are you can add a different tag, you can log a conversion event, lead submitted event, remove tag, trigger zap. So with the trigger zap, you can connect a Zapier and use any kind of integration that's happening through Zapier. You can subscribe them to a sequence, unsubscribe them, mark conversation as open, mark conversation as closed, assign conversation if you have other subscriber or other people working inside of your chatbot for you that are working with conversations. Maybe they will only work with the motivated sellers. You can, when the tag is applied motivated seller, you assign it to that specific person that's working inside of your chatbot. Notify assignees, that notifies them. You can start a flow. You can set a custom field, clear contact, custom field, set messenger opt-in, messenger opt-out, external request, Google Sheets, MailChimp, trigger, Integromat, sorry. Facebook custom audience, change menu, and then opt-ins and opt-outs for Instagram. So another example that I would say is probably used more that you might use would be change menu. Basically, if you want a specific menu option inside of your chatbot, you can create custom menus, and then you can, maybe you create one just for motivated sellers. So you change it to that motivated seller menu. You create the menu. When they get the motivated seller tag, you change the menu to it with the rule. The other one is going to be subscribing to a sequence. So maybe you use this to subscribe them to a sequence anytime a tag is applied in there. So there's a lot of options that you can do with it. If you're trying to create some kind of specific integration, specific action inside of ManyChat to make things easier, something you're doing manually, you're like, okay, how can I automate this? It's possible that you can do it inside of the rules to save yourself time with that. So if you guys have any specific, questions about how to do, a specific action with the rules, drop them in the comments below. I'll be happy to help you out and kind of guide you through that. But otherwise, if this was helpful, give the video a thumbs up, subscribe to this channel for more training videos, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks.